Well, Chicago Bulls did go on a run there to get this game close, but it's been a rough go for the Chicago Bulls so far. They're down 58 to 62 so far to the Indiana Pacers. This is not a game that's out of hand or anything like that. Not nearly as bad as, for example, like the Dallas Mavericks games. The Bulls lost the first quarter 38 to I'm sorry, 30. We won the first quarter 30 to 28, then we lost the second quarter 28 to 34. So listen, it's not that the Bulls can't win this game. It's just right now, the Bulls defense is like, I won't necessarily, this game has a weird feel. The whole pace to this game has been very strange pace to this game so far. You had Kobe White leading the way in the first quarter with 9 points. He finishes the first half. But I mean, I would assume it with 9 points leading the way. But it just outside of that, this game has been a weird pace game. Weird pace game is not even necessarily like the refs are getting in the way. DeMar DeRozan has 19 at the half. Alex Caruso with 9. Nikola Vucevic with 4. Kobe White's 1 of 6 for right now. We need better from Kobe White. Torrey Craig, surprisingly, almost 11 minutes off the bench for Torrey Craig already. That may mean that minutes restriction is up off him. Also, we got a Dalen Terry check-in early. Dalen, Julian, and Ernest Lapateam all have basically 5 minutes. All of them have basically 5 minutes in this game so far. So maybe that's a good sign that Billy Donovan's looking to change up that rotation. Javon Carter hasn't entered the game. Terry Taylor hasn't entered the game. I like that so far, right? And again, their minutes have been so-so together, but it's not been a lot that they've gone to those guys instead of like Javon Carter. Torrey Craig is leading the way off the bench so far, but it's good to see Billy Donovan going to those young players, those ones that we've been talking about and that are parts of the Bulls' future. So that's a good thing so far as well. So we'll see how that keeps playing off for this team. Sat Making says the Bulls bring a knife to a gunfight every game. Well, we're not a three-point shooting team. When you face a team that can shoot threes, that kind of happens. Andre Drummond is showing why he's a backup center. Keep telling people. Anthony Vargas, we need to come back to win this game. Hey, see red. I mean, we'll see what can happen. Right? Let's hope that they can. But this is the Chicago Bulls we're talking about here. Oh man, Breeze is in the building. Says facts. I don't know what you're saying facts to, but there was a lot of facts dropped by a lot of commenters. Of course, like last season, TJ McConnell comes in and takes over against the Bulls like he hates us. No, I mean, listen, we know that the Bulls give up big shoot nights to role players all the time. Jarace Walker has 7. Jalen Smith has 7. TJ McConnell has 9 off the bench. Right now, they're killing it off the bench. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised. How many bench points do they have? Just want to take a look at that. So they have 25 points off the bench. The Chicago Bulls have 8. That's where things are right now as far as the bench scoring discrepancy. It's heavily in favor of the Indiana Pacers right now. It's Kobe Gas. Why has he been so passive in the first half of these past several games? That could be that. Well, he wasn't passive in the first half of the Dallas Mavericks game. He was trying to get the team back in that game, taking some threes. But then at that point, he kind of died off. He's like he realized he didn't have it. And I think that maybe is something that's creeping into Kobe's mind, right? He had that slump. Then he had a solid 4 games in a row. And then now maybe he's like, I'm going through a slump again. Let me not hurt the team. Let me facilitate a little bit more. Maybe that's just me trying to add some logic to it. But we'll see. We'll see. Everyone acting like we didn't all expect this to happen. Where have you all been all year? They're not good. They are competitive. That's hilarious. With the body that Drum has, he should be backing down hard. Pause. That's crazy. That's crazy. The fact I'm a little bit more concerned that you typed it. Realize what you typed pause, and then decided to go ahead and press. See, it's different when you say something and then you say pause afterwards, right? Because sometimes when you say stuff verbally, you don't always think about how it's going to come out. But you typed that. You then realized that you typed that and then decided to put pause afterwards. It's a little bit concerning there, my brother. Believe it or not, games against the Pacers really do feel kind of weird with the pace sometimes. Yeah, it's just a weird pace game so far. Really weird pace game. Good to see TC leading the bench in minutes after the injury. Yeah, he may be off that minutes restriction. So DeMar low-key got the team on his back. Oh, it's high key, very high key right now. It's him and Io for a while there, but then it just turned into DeMar. I'm sorry, but Vooch gives 0 effort on rebounds. Every rebound he gets just happens to fall into his hands. I'm sorry, you can't rebound as well as Vuce has, and every rebound fall in your hands. That's just not logical. Kobe a little gas, but teams are locking him up. Combination of both. Yeah, definitely. I bet Debo wants to leave during the offseason. Isn't he tired of carrying the weight? I bet his back is tired. LOL. But for real, that's funny, Sydney. Laugh my ass off. Sorry. That's crazy, bro. Just crazy. This is my annual I hate Vooch rant. Can he fucking move his feet? I screamed at my TV. That loose ball he just stared at. I wish we traded him 2 years ago. Well, you weren't gonna get shit for him 2 years ago. But here's what I'll say: that the game, I think it was the second possession of the game. Somebody correct me. Vooch led on the fast break, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" He used all his energy. Then he ain't jumping no more this game. He ain't jumping no more. Vooch just could care less about playing defense. I mean, he does. I don't know if he cares less or not. Like, because we see Vooch, like he's a good defender against like Jokic. He always defends Jokic well. He defended Sabonis pretty well the last time we played them. It's like I don't know what it is with Vooch. I really don't know. Kobe and DeMar got to fall off at some point. Most minutes in the NBA, give him some rest, BD. I mean, yeah, you would hope so at some point, but at the end of the day, like how much depth we've missed off the bench is drastically hurting that as well. So Vooch thought he was John Wall on that fast break. Man, I was looking at that like, is this for real? Is this for fucking real? Jesus Christ. Shout out to Nikola Vucevic, though. Kobe generally kicks it up a notch in the second, so I'm holding out hope for the dub. Let's hope so, Andrew. Let's hope so. Corn in the building says, finally, BD is playing young players. Keep it going. Let them develop. Yeah, I mean, it's good to see that Javon Carter like isn't getting any tick in this game. Not because I mean, listen, if the young players play bad, put Javon in, but you want to give those young players a chance and get a look at what all they look like together. Because with Dalen Terry ability to force turnovers, get out in the fast break, that could be dangerous. Damn it, Sanogo that trash where he can't see the court. LOL, Vooch fucking trash. No, he's a two-way contract player that Billy Donovan doesn't really play two-way contract players. We'll see if the Bulls convert him this offseason, which they may have to do because of Andre Drummond and him maybe being priced out of the Bulls' price range. Wade says, if we're going to be a playing team, I'd rather watch the young guys play and develop and not re-sign tomorrow and hopefully trade Zach in the offseason. I mean, if you to believe Casey Johnson's report, that could be a possibility. See, now my Ring camera went off again. Why does somebody want this business? That's all I can ask. Because I ain't got no packages being developed. Who the hell's at my door? What are we doing here? Who's trying to get shot today? Oh, okay. Somebody about to get that thing on him. Shit. Food said defense is hard. Well, hell yeah, it's hard when you don't even raise your damn arms to defend the rim. I mean, it is what it is. The Bulls not cutting to the rim. Listen, the lack of off-ball movement from this team literally drives me crazy irrationally every single time because it makes no fucking sense. How as a professional basketball team, you don't know how to move without the ball. Like it defies basketball logic. And I've said this before. Billy Donovan as a head coach, I'm not blaming it all on him that his players don't move without the ball. But for me, as a coach, if we're in shoot around, whatever it is, and you stop moving, I'm stopping practice. I'm gonna look you dead in your face and ask you, what are you doing? Why? Where are you supposed to be? And if Billy's not doing that, he's failing the team in that sense. The lack of ball movement from this team consistently is terrible. It's terrible. I think it's more of a motivation thing with Vooch, like playing against Jokic. He's more motivated. I mean, I know this is his friend, right? They're friends outside of it. They get dinner every time, so maybe that's a part. But it's like, come on, man. You have the capability of playing solid on-ball defense. Pick and roll is always going to be a hard thing for him, but come on, man. They got to get it together. Just got to have a European big man on every NBA team, and we get an enforcer Vooch 24/7. It feels that way. It definitely feels that way. I hope we finna see Batum handle the basketball more next season. Listen, I don't know if I want to see him handle the ball more, honestly. Like maybe in some isolations, maybe, but it's like I don't I don't know. I mean, I know that he can, right? But I think with like how we are at least right now projecting our roster to be, him being off ball and if he can move off ball can definitely help a lot. Can definitely help a lot. Haize gonna pause practice and be like, hold on, wait a second, wait for it. See, this is why I hate these motherfuckers in my shit. Who deleted my picture? Oh no, there it goes. I'm gonna stop practicing and be like, I'm gonna look at him just like this. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What are you doing? Move. The lack of driving to the rim and simple pick plays. We running more. Why aren't we running more pick and rolls to the rim? First of all, proofread that shit, my friend. Download Grammarly on your phone right now. Because what are we talking about? No, but I don't know, man. It's not even just the pick and roll though. It's like it's the movement off the ball is the biggest thing. It's the biggest thing. Now that's something we can agree. We don't move without the fucking at all. Like at all. It doesn't. It defies basketball logic. Defies all basketball logic. It makes no fucking sense. Haize lives in suburban hood. Danger at every pizza delivery. First of all, JDH, don't make me flame you, bro. P. Will is missed on defense. Defensive end could be helpful on Pascal. I mean, a lot of the games that we played recently, P. Will's defense could have definitely helped on. But I mean, if you miss P. Will's D, I'm sure he has an OnlyFans for you though. Chasing dreams. I mean, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. I meant nothing by that at all. Nothing by that. Uh But yeah, but let's hope the Bulls do better in the second half, man. Like I said, I'm glad that they went on that little bit of a run towards the end there to close that gap. Let's hope that the Bulls come out here in the second half with a much better game plan and that they can execute it, man. Because listen, it'll be the most Bulls like thing to do to win 3 games in a row, get 1 game below 500, and then lose 3 games in a row. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Here goes Corn with that terrible ass take. I will say D'Lo is playing much better. It's like it's like he went past the trade deadline without getting traded. He's like, whoo! All right, time to ball out. Time to ball out. But all right, y'all. I'll be back after halftime for the post game show. Yeah, see Red, go Bulls, all that good shit. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Peace, y'all.